Alright, so I want to make this video to explain why Andrew Tate is banned from YouTube so you can understand why and not make the same mistakes. According to YouTube, Andrew Tate violated several of the community guidelines as well as the hate speech policy. So let's go over what some of those guidelines are that he violated. Number 1, spamming. YouTube has a strict no spamming policy. Content that is excessively posted and repetitive is considered video spam. So according to Andrew Tate, he had about 6,000 affiliates in his Hustlers University. And he had these affiliates go out and make YouTube channels and basically re-upload his videos. So he must have had hundreds, if not thousands of channels re-uploading his footage. Tate closed down his Hustler University affiliate marketing program immediately after the bans took place. The program, which helped Tate amass his large following, allowed members the opportunity to earn commissions by signing up new people to the scheme. They were encouraged to post videos of Tate across social media to get more referrals. The monthly fee was $49, and Tate said they had 80,000 members in the course. Now, all this spamming made Tate very wealthy and famous, but his affiliates were not so fortunate. Most of these affiliates only made maybe a few hundred or a few $1,000s, and they're now banned from YouTube also. Number 2, harmful or dangerous content policies. So one of the courses Andrew Tate was promoting was something called the PhD, which he calls the Pimp and Hose degree. Now, pimping is illegal. This is not something YouTube wants to promote or be associated with. And if you read the description of his course, he basically talks about how he would manipulate women to fall in love with him, and he would get them to work into the adult entertainment industry. He brags about how none of these girls had any experience in the adult entertainment industry until they met him. Even if you bought his course and you're like, you know, his course actually isn't that bad, it's not like what you think, the fact is YouTube's not going to buy his course and see how good or bad it is. They're going to see how he's promoting it. And if the way he's promoting it seems, illegal, very dishonest, they're going to shut him down. Now, of course, Andrew Tate's lifestyle is that of a pimp. The guy is a legitimate pimp. I didn't realize this until I started researching him more to make this video. For example, Tate likes to brand his girls by having them get a tattoo with his name on it. He posts these photos on his pimpin' website, and he even would post it on Instagram. Tate also likes to control his women and beat them. Not only does he talk about this, but he also films it and posts videos online showing off some of the girls he beats. I put a link to a video below where you can see 2 different girls in the video. Now, he claims it is consensual. The first girl's locking herself in the bathroom when he gets his belt to beat her. That doesn't look very consensual to me. I mean, post a comment below, let me know your thoughts. Like, does that look consensual? But either way, like whether it's consensual or not, you don't want to be beating up girls, filming it, and posting these videos online, especially if you're going to be a social media influencer to millions of teenage boys. When YouTube sees this kind of stuff, they're going to ban you. They see you linking to a site promoting pimping, any illegal activity. If you're linking to an X-rated site, YouTube will ban you for that. So be very careful the type of things you promote and the type of things you link to. Now, I'm sure Andrew's aware of this. He has removed his pimping course from his website, but too little, too late. Number 3, the hateful speech policy. Now, I'm very pro freedom of speech, and over the years, I've seen many YouTubers get banned simply for having a different opinion about politics, health, or the news, or whatever. Because I'm pro freedom of speech, I don't like it when people get banned for having a different opinion. And when I first heard about Andrew Tate getting banned for having a different point of view, I wanted to look into it a little more. I was kind of curious what he said. Since his channel has been shut down, I had to do a Google search to try to see what exactly he said. He says a lot of things that could be viewed as very derogatory towards women. The worst was when he said, "It's bang out the machete, boom in her face, grip her by the neck, shut up, beep." He says in one video acting out how he'd attack a woman if she accused him of cheating. In another, he describes throwing the woman's things out the window. In the third, he calls an ex-girlfriend who accused him of hitting her a dumb hoe. Anytime you promote violence towards women or even talk about them overly derogatory, YouTube is not going to like that, especially when you have a huge audience of teenage boys. Number 4, the video of Andrew Tate beating women. Now, I put a link to the video below so you can watch it for yourself. It looks really bad, and the video of him beating a woman is actually what got him kicked off the show Big Brother 6 years ago. Now, personally, I don't think that this video is why he got banned, but what it does, it adds fuel to the fire. So when YouTube's bans somebody, they can reapply to get back on the platform. And when YouTube sees that, not only is he breaking these other 3 major rules, but he also has content out there where he's beating women, they're gonna say this is not somebody we want on our platform. So it just makes him look really bad in those videos, whether it was consensual or not. I have my doubts about that, but that's just an opinion. It looks really bad, and it's not something you wanna have out there if you're gonna become an influencer, especially to young men. Reason number 5, YouTube's policy against spam, deceptive practices, and scams. Now, I have not personally bought any of Andrew's products, and YouTube is not gonna buy them either. What YouTube's gonna do to determine if it's a scam is, does it look like a scam, and what kind of feedback are we getting from the YouTube community? So I decided to do a search on YouTube to see what other YouTubers are saying about Andrew Tate's course. I came across a video by a popular YouTuber named Jordan Welch. He joined Andrew Tate's $5,000 secret cult according to his video. In the video, which I'll put a link to below, it's very good, you should check it out. He pays Andrew Tate several $1,000s for a one-on-one call. Tate never shows up to the call, and Tate keeps his money. Jordan also paid $5,000 to be part of the war room, and since Tate was mad that Jordan made this video, Tate kicked him out and kept his money. So essentially, Jordan paid Tate $8,000 or more and got nothing. So when YouTube sees this type of footage, of course they're not gonna let Tate back on the platform. This looks really bad on his part. There was another video I came across by another YouTuber who's been in Andrew's war room for over a year. He basically said when he first joined for a few $100s, he kind of liked it, but now it's basically turned into a bunch of men talking about ruling over women with an iron fist, which he did not like. The Tates also admit their webcam business is a total scam, where they would basically get girls to tell guys sob stories. It's all a big scam, and bragged he doesn't feel any guilt because no one cares and it's their problem, not mine. What they would do is have some women claim to have crippling university debt, a family member in need of private health care, a dream of moving to the UK, sometimes even tell men they want to meet them. The men would then hand over their money, sometimes their inheritance, and sometimes they would get in the debt for these women's sob stories. Not to mention the fact that in the Hustler University program, they were telling the boys who joined that program to spam YouTube with their videos, which, like I said earlier, goes against YouTube's spam policy. In YouTube's eyes, this is not gonna look good, and it may not be the reason they were banned, but it's definitely gonna be a factor for why YouTube will keep them off the platform. Final thoughts. So in my years of YouTube, I've seen YouTubers get banned a lot faster for doing a lot less. So if anything, the Tate should actually write YouTube a thank you letter for allowing them to be on the platform so long while breaking so many rules, because it made them tens of millions of dollars. And for people who are trying to make this political, like the Tates are right wing, the Tates even admit they're not political, and there's many people in the right wing who don't really like the Tates. Traditional right wing does not support beating women or pimping women out. If you made it to the end, thank you. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you thought, if you learned something. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you can. And I hope this video is beneficial for you. Hopefully you learned something that'll also benefit you in your YouTube channel so you know what rules not to break. I'll see you next time.